The DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is without a doubt my favorite camera for travel, but it does have its limitations, especially in very bright sunlight. But what if I told you there was an accessory that can fix this, and it's less than $50? This here is the Telecine filter set for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I did want to quickly mention that Telecine did send us these filters for review, but they had no input in what we say in this video. These filters easily snap on to the lens of your DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Thankfully, DJI made it super easy to add filters to the lens on this camera. All you need to do is grab the lens and pop it on like that. It clicks in through magnets. So all you need to do, hold it there and it will click in automatically and it won't come off. See, like this, it's not falling off. It's not going anywhere. In the pack, you get 3 ND filters. So that are these 3 sort of black looking ones here, and 1 CPL filter. But what does that all mean? ND filters are neutral density filters. ND filters are essentially sunglasses for your camera. They remove excess bright light from the picture. And ND filters not gonna do too much good in this dark studio. So let's grab the camera and head outside. All right, so I'm currently outside in very, very bright midday sun. So as you can see, this is on full auto mode, and you can see it's doing okay. It is very, very bright. I am sort of a little bit overexposed. So let's try putting on the first of the ND filters. This is the ND16. All right, so now you can see this is the lowest level one that comes in the pack. So this one's not going to be quite as drastic. It just takes out a little bit of the harshness of the sun. But I would definitely say this is a better suited ND filter for maybe not quite as bright light as experiencing right now. Okay, now I'm going to place on the ND64. Okay, so this is the ND64. This is definitely stronger than the previous ND16. This is the medium level ND filter in the pack. So as you can see here, this is how much light it removes. Now let's pop on the strongest in the set, the ND256. This one here is definitely designed for this midday sun. This would also be good for very bright environments. So maybe if you're in the snow, that super bright white light, or like this situation, midday, very, very bright sun. So it definitely takes some of the edge off and makes it a much better picture. So there was an example of how these 3 ND filters work out in very harsh, bright sunlight. The examples I gave were for automatic mode, because I know most travelers are going to be using this camera while out and about on their trips and not wanting to fuss around with things like manual exposure. However, you can get even more value out of these ND filters if you know how to tweak some of the settings. One example of this is that you can lower your shutter speed. Lowering your shutter speed will in turn give you more motion blur, which some prefer as it's more cinematic. While in automatic mode, this shutter speed will generally go much higher than the manual settings. Therefore, your images might have a little less blur. But honestly, I think the automatic modes on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 are actually really great and are perfect for your everyday user. So what about the other one that comes in the box, the CPL filter? This one here. CPL stands for Circular Polarizing Filter. This doesn't have the same like sunglasses element as the ND filters, but what this does is remove reflections. So if, for example, you're filming a lake and there's a lot of reflections coming from the sky above or things around, you can adjust this little filter here and spin it like so, and this will adjust the amount of reflection that is coming off the water. It can also be used in other surfaces like through glass or various objects to just alter the image and make it look a little clearer. So overall, I think this little Telecine pack of filters is an essential buy for your DJI Osmo Pocket 3. They retail for about $49.95. I've added a link below to the Telecine website where you can purchase these. And if you use the code Grant and Marissa, you'll also get 10% off your purchase. It's a really great deal. So there you have it. That's my review of the Telesin filter pack for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It really is a great accessory to just throw in your camera bag to combat adverse lighting conditions. If you liked today's video, hit that subscribe button below. It only takes a second, is completely free, and it really helps us grow the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.